From inside Lone Depot Park in Miami, Florida, it's going to be a scorcher out there today. It's the Washington Nationals taking on the Miami Marlins. First pitch coming your way next.
Your Miami Marlins.
So, almost ready to get underway. And on the hill here today, Sandy Alcantara. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
He really relies on working down in the zone with that heavy sinker he's got. You know, it's not as popular to throw that pitch today as it used to be because, you know, guys are looking to hit balls down in the zone, get them up in the air. It's very important for him when facing same-side hitters to be able to get it in, especially early in the count, and to opposite guys be able to throw it at that front hip and run it over the inside corner.
And there's a foul ball. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. And that's downstairs. And it's 2-2. Swings and lines a base hit into left field. So a man on base to start the inning.
Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Now here is Dylan Cruz. Just missed. Alcantara, a righty that throws with power. 29 years old, and of course has a Cy Young to his credit. Abrams gets his lead at first with nobody out. That catches the top part of the zone, and that is strike one.
Well, don't expect too many more high fastballs. This is a good sinker ball pitcher, and sometimes they can make mistakes trying to pitch up in the zone. Look for him to stay down around the knees to be effective.
Sit him down. 1-2 now. In the air, left field. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's one away.
Batting third, the left fielder, number 20.
Here's Dave Martinez lineup for the Nationals. Singing, we're looking at a young lineup here. Not much experience, but they're going to bring a lot of energy to the field.
Yeah, and that's just it, Boog. We expect this lineup to play hard no matter what. They are an exciting group to watch.
Here's the left fielder, James Wood. Alcantara over to first, and he's back safely. And he pumps it a strike.
There it was. Oh, here it is. Hit it. He gets a take, gets ahead in the count.
Man at first, one away. Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. And it's a strikeout for the Sandman, his second of the game.
Most guys are very aggressive when they see the stakes out there on the base paths and can't understand why he wasn't ready to swing the bat. You've got to be ready to swing the bat in a situation like that with the go-ahead run in scoring position.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And now the first baseman, Nathaniel Lowe. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. Runner at second, 2 down. Bounce to the right side. Throws to first. And that is the third out of the inning. Nationals leave one. Now the Marlins will see what they can do. No score. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back here in Miami, and on the mound today, Mackenzie Gore. What should we keep an eye on here?
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Bottom of the first. Xavier Edwards gets a chance to hit here. Bunting, and it's right in front of the plate. Not in time. He bunts his way aboard to lead off the frame.
He was racing down the line and probably didn't assume he was going to be safe until his foot hit the bag and looked up for the umpire. Nice bunt and great hustle to get himself a knock.
Now the number 2 hitter, Connor Norby. And that misses. And that is ball 1.
No strike.
Nobody out. Runner at first. Next pitch is downstairs. Step off throw to first.
he's in there.
Edwards back in on a dive. That one missed. Now 3-0.
3-0.
Slapped foul. Runner at first with no outs here. Hit on the ground, might be 2. To second, Abrams. Odelo. It's a double play.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
And at the plate for Miami, Jesus Sanchez. And that's off the inside edge. Ball 1. Two out, space is empty. That one's sizzling on its way through to the outfield. Man at first, Jonah Bride, the next up for the Marlins. And the pitch a little bit low, ball 1. Sanchez off of first with 2 away.
Let's go, Jonah.
Next pitch in for a strike, and the count even at 1.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
On the ground, and it goes just foul. Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. Gets to it, on to first. Got him. Inning over on the strikeout. Marlins leave 1. Scoreless after 1. Second inning set to go. And now up for Washington, Josh Bell.
He's got pop, which is a little sneaky because he's so comfortable with taking his base hits to the opposite field, but he can jump you if you make a mistake.
Alcantara back to work. Swinging a foul out of play. Alcantara, a former Cy Young Award winner, he features a sinker, a changeup, a four-seamer, a slider, and he occasionally uses a curve. The 0-2. And that skips in the dirt. Chases the fastball up the ladder, struck him out.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things. And when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
Misses outside, and the count is 1-1. Matthew Ross umpiring behind home plate for us in this one. He's got a reputation for having a bit of a wide strike zone, Chris.
Yeah, no doubt, Boog. He rewards pitchers when they're working the edges and sometimes a little bit beyond that. So for the hitters, just have to really be aware. Don't miss your pitch when you get it early in the count.
And he handles it himself for the out.
Batting seventh, the catcher, Keibert Ruiz.
2 down, bases empty. And now it's Keibert Ruiz. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Ripped, but it curls foul.
He doubled up on the off speed there. We talk about the power fastball, but he's working a little differently here.
No score here in the second.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was. Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
That one not close. 3-2 now.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
Ninth pitch of the at-bat due next. On the ground, right side. Nats go down 1-2-3. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Down to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom half of inning number 2. And now here is Matt Mervis. You see the velocity 97 with that fastball. Outside low, and now it's even 1-1.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
Next offering is outside.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
Fouled off left side.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And a swing and a miss. And quickly one away in the second.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Check swing, called strike. And that drops in for a strike. 1 out, base is empty. Inside, and it's 2-2. To third. Tenna. Tosses across to first. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2.
We talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder. Wow, really impressive.
Davison De Los Santos in the box now. No balls and a strike. Fastball is outside. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. That's a hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. So up next, Derek Hill. Fastball for a strike. De Los Santos, the runner at first with 2 gone. Late on that fastball.
Ooh, Baya. You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
Foul ball still 0-2. And a swing and a miss. That K is his 3rd of the game. 1 hit, 1 left. We played 2 full. We're tied 0-0. Back here at Lone Depot Park. Well, here we go. Top of the 3rd, scoreless game. Here's the 3rd baseman, Jose Tenna. On the ground to 3rd. Fires over to 1st. 1 up, 1 down.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
And stepping in is the speedy Jacob Young. Right through there for a strike.
He's gotten into a really good rhythm, set down 7 in a row. He just wants to get the baseball and deliver it as quickly as possible. Keep the momentum going.
Handles, throws to first, and a couple of quick outs.
Good arm side run to that same side hitter right there. Very difficult to put that ball in the air or get through it. Just bores in on the hands.
So the lineup flips over. Here's C.J. Abrams now. He's 1 for 1, led off the game with a single. Right down the chute, 0-1. Lifted in the air down the left side, and just foul.
Had some cut action to it. Velocity pretty good on that slider. So far moving the ball.
He locked him up, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Nationals go quietly, and we're still knotted at 0. And we're back. Set for the bottom of the 3rd. And now for the Marlins, Nick Fortes. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
Wow, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
And misses inside.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
That one inside, and it's 2-1. There's a strike. This one in the air. Ruiz hauls it in for the out. And there's one down.
Good hard fastball to the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
Back to the top of the Miami order. Now it's the Marlins leadoff hitter, Xavier Edwards. A switch hitter batting right. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1-0.
Swing and a liner foul off to the right. Still tied at 0. Last of the third. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
One down. Connor Norby, the next up for the Marlins.
Here we go.
And he went, says Dave Lawrence. Edwards over at first with one away. And a base hit up the middle. The throw to third. In there safely.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down. Runner in scoring position now and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
And up next for Miami, Jesus Sanchez. 1 for 1 with a single so far. First pitch misses.
A runner at third with less than 2 outs. This is the guy that usually comes through in these spots.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. So 2 balls and no strikes.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
And another ball.
This situation, he's trying to get you to pop something up or jam you. It's a really good take, knowing you got an opportunity to drive in a run here.
That's in there. And it's 3-1.
3-1.
Runners at the corners, 1 away. Here in the last half of the third. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. And that'll load the bases.
Well, the stage has been set for this offense, but it's all about creating opportunities, and this is one of them right here.
Jonah Bride, the next to hit. Golden opportunity right here.
I know we're still early in the stages of this game, but this at-bat has the potential of being a difference maker. You've got to stay calm in the box.
And that one fouled off. 1 out, bases full. That one outside, and the count even 1-1. Hit on the ground to the right side, and it's just foul. That was close. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. He's got it. Runner tags from third. Throw is offline, and he scores. On the board first, it's 1-0.
Now, that can be a tough one with the bases loaded. You can try to do too much, but there he didn't. He stayed within himself. He got that run in with the sac fly. Would have been nice if the runners behind could have advanced, but they'll take what they got.
He swings and drives one out to deep left field. Way back there. Bangs off the wall. 1 run is in. Sanchez headed for the plate. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. but 2 runs for them, and they jump ahead. 3 innings complete. It's the Marlins 2 and the Nationals nothing. Start of the 4th. Up now for Washington, Dylan Cruz. Chop back up the middle. Right. And 1 gone in the 4th as they get the leadoff man.
The left fielder, number 29, James Wood.
James Wood digging in for the Nationals. He was a strikeout victim his first time. And a foul ball.
I just love watching Alcantara get ready for games, Boog. He turns into a different person, just usually cracking jokes and having a good time. But start days are a different story. That's when things get serious for this guy.
The first base.
Dominant performance for him today, Boog. Just 2 hits allowed so far, no runs across either, and he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced. So I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
Here's Nathaniel Lowe. Grounded out his first time up. Misses off the plate, and that's ball 1. Swing and a ball ripped right field, and that one back, and that one is gone. Nathaniel Lowe goes deep. It's 2-2. So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. And now the switch hitting first baseman Josh Bell. Off the mark there, and it's 1-0. Bell, a member of the 1,000 hit club, and he's usually a first baseman, but today he's the designated hitter.
Some people say that first basemen kind of have the day off regularly because they don't run around a whole lot. But when you think about it, they are involved in just about every single play, and there's a lot of stress that gets put on their legs. So a well-deserved day at the DH spot for him.
Throws across the diamond. Awesome play there. Man, Chris, a jump throw like that is certainly worthy of the StatCast treatment. Let's see what the numbers have to say about it.
Yeah, these are some favorable numbers, Boog. This is the type of play that showcases his arm strength. I mean, he made it look easy, but I promise you, that's not a throw every shortstop can make, especially with that much behind it.
And now it's Luis Garcia. Just off the outside edge. Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in. Top half of inning number 4. And a ground ball to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Bottom of the 4th, and at the plate for Miami, Dane Myers. And that's in the dirt.
You know, these Marlins doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
Nope, that's off the plate.
Next offering is fouled back.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
Next pitch is outside. Got him swinging. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
Well, that high four-seam fastball has become such a great pitch for pitchers to finish hitters off. They're trying to stay back with 2 strikes, make sure that they can handle something off speed, and just with good spin rate, good rotation through the zone, elevate it a little bit, get a lot of swings and misses, and that's a really nice job right there.
De Los Santos, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. That one drilled left field. And there's a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
The center fielder, number 3, Derek.
And now for the Marlins, Derek Hill. Struck out swinging his first time. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Way back there. And it's gone. That's worth the price of admission. It's 4-2. He sent the first pitch over the wall.
Must have dinner reservations because he wasn't wasting any time at the plate in that at-bat. That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
Base is empty, 1 away. Now it's the Marlins catcher, Nick Fortes. First time up was a pop out. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And that's ball 1.
1-0.
That one drifts inside. Gore, maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, guys, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
And there are 2
the
outs.
Batter number 9, shortstop,
Xavier Edwards, the next up for the Marlins. He's 2 for 2. That one lifted to left. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that's the inning. 2-run shot for Miami this inning. It's now 4-2. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back here in Miami, new inning getting started. And here's the catcher, Keibert Ruiz. Alcantara back to work. Outside low. And that is ball 1.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, these Nats, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Next one in the dirt.
And on the mound, you know, confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Down the third baseman, Jose Tena. He's 0 for 1. That one close, ruled a ball. Ball 1. Ruiz on at first, nobody out. And another ball. There's a strike at the knees.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And strike 2.
Sometimes being lucky is a swing and miss. If he makes contact with that pitch, probably hits into a double play.
On the ground, 2 ball. Norby over to second, relay to first, double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Jacob Young digging in for the Nationals. Grounded out his first time. And that one a little below the knees. And that's ball 1. Two down, nobody on. And that is downstairs. And that's ball 2. Foul ball.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
That one ripped, but foul. Liner, base hit. So the 2-out knock extends the inning and sends them back to the top of the order.
Shortstop, C.J. Abrams.
So the Nats lineup turns over. Here's C.J. Abrams to hit. 1 for 2. First offering, and it just misses. The Nats trailing by 2, and we're at the top of the 5th. And that skips in the dirt. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Out to short, Edwards. They take the force out. That's out number 3. So 1 left for Washington. They trail it here 4-2. And welcome back to the ballpark. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And at the plate for Miami, Connor Norby. Pretty amazing athlete this guy is. Power and speed, quite a threat. I mean, you're talking about someone that could steal you a bag and go deep. Bo Jackson, anyone? That one found hard the other way. Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
He's like Mike Trout. You figure whatever you put in his hand, whether it's a bat, whether it's a golf club, whether it's a basketball, he can do it and get it done. And a rare talent, so much fun to watch.
Next offering down in the dirt. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. High fly ball out to left field. Wood settles under this one. Makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he'll make a move to dip into the Nationals pen. Mackenzie Gore won't go any further, and it's going to be a start that he'd like to get a redo on. Not his best. Back with the new arm in a minute. DJ Hurts takes over on the mound. He's into the game with the bases empty. And now the right fielder, Jesus Sanchez. And he dodges that fastball.
Oh, the adrenaline's pumping right there. Pretty good fastball. Unfortunately, it got away from him. He's going to have to corral things a little bit.
He swings and fouls one off. One down, base is empty. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And that's outside. On the ground to first. And he takes it himself for the out.
Up next for the Marlins, the second baseman, Jonah Bride.
Stepping in, Jonah Bride. Ball one, no strikes.
Ball. 2-0.
Fastball for a strike. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Swings through that one, out in front that time.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
Swing and a ground ball, and that one handled. That's the third out, inning over. So they make short work of them there. 5 innings complete. It's the Marlins 4 and the Nationals 2. All set for the top of the 6th. And here is Dylan Cruz.
Dylan Cruz.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Here's the 0-1. That one's upstairs, ball 1. Swing and a high fly ball, deep left field. That's back. And that one is out of here. He'll circle the bases. It's 4-3.
That slider on the outside part of the plate is typically hit the other way, but to be able to get to it, pull the baseball, and get it up in the air for a home run, I'm just really impressed.
And now it's going to be James Wood. Missed with a changeup, and it's 1-0.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Alcantara maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, pitchers, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
That one misses, and that's ball 3. Well, he's been good for the most part. Is it going to take someone going out to the mound to maybe refocus him a bit?
No, partner, every pitcher's a little different. I liken it to you. Sometimes you come in and you're not as focused, and I kind of do what it takes to get you on track, and then you have a great show. So perhaps it's the same with him. Nobody really wants their rhythm broken up, but sometimes they need a little pick-me-up.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Swung on, belted on a dead sprint, racing back, and it's off the wall. Fires to second, too late. Into second with a double, and that was hard hit.
Well, that was an important at bat in this game, so a great job there stepping up to the challenge. He absolutely ripped that ball out front and almost got it out of here, man. Just a really strong, balanced swing, and a fraction of an inch different on the bat, and it is probably out of here. Now a pretty big at bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Sandy Alcantara won't go any further, and he's not going to be happy with himself. New pitcher on the mound in a moment.
Now pitching for
Andrew Nardi gets the call from the pen.
number 43.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Nathaniel Lowe. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field, and it's into the gap. And they get it in quickly. First and third now with nobody out.
Didn't exactly square that one up, but sometimes you don't have to. That's one of those things where, as a hitter, you kind of feel like you were due for something like that to drop in for you, no matter how good or bad you've been swinging the bat as of late. And he just fought it off and dropped it in there perfectly.
Josh Bell at the plate now. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. The tying run is in to score from third. And it's an RBI single. It's 4-4.
4 hits in a row, and they're really swinging it here. There was nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped, caught out in front, and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
And now Luis Garcia. He's grounded out a couple of times. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Go-ahead run at second, and we're in the top half of the sixth. Gets the slider in there for a strike.
Now, just a cement mixer slider right there. It's a great pitch to hit if you can recognize it early and jump on it.
Got it! And that is a big first out.
Wow, just great bite to that slider. Broke hard out of the zone, and he just couldn't hold up the swing. You know, as a hitter, that pitch is really hard to take, and there's just not much you can do with it. You know that, but you don't want to get rung up by the umpire.
Keibert Ruiz digging in for the Nationals. He's 0 for 1. Ground ball left side and foul ball.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Next one misses, and it's 1-1. And that one fouled off. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Lowe over at second. Bell at first, one gone. Rolled to short, possible 2 ball. There's 1, and that's 2. They get 2 and draw even again. We go to the bottom half of inning number 6, and the 5, 6, 7 slots do up. And we are tied 4-4. Back here at Lone Depot Park. And here's the first baseman, Matt Mervis. That clips the corner.
Well, the game plan for this offense has been pretty clear. They're being aggressive at the plate, but still finding ways to pick their spots without falling into the habit of being over-aggressive. So far, they've got 7 hits within the first 3 pitches of an at-bat, so there's been no time to get comfortable on the mound.
Battling here as he fouls it away. On a bounce right side, Garcia tosses to first. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
Now batting, the left fielder, Dane Myers.
So digging in, Dane Myers. 0 for 2 in this one. That one missing inside.
1-0.
Next offering is in for a strike. Soft contact in the air. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Up next for the Marlins, the designated hitter, Davison.
Now here's the Marlins DH, Davison de los Santos. And that one fouled off. That misses the zone. 1-2 to count.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
Next offering is in the dirt.
2-2.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. Marlins set down in order. Nothing doing for the Marlins. This game's all tied at 4.
You can never be like me. Yeah, I push until I bleed, and I keep it so 100, not afraid to show my teeth. You can never be like me. Yeah, I push until I bleed, and I keep it so 100. Yeah,
now
I got
pitching
some
for
Pitching change here. Anthony Bender.
Number 37, Anthony Bender.
Here's the third baseman, Jose Tena.
The third baseman, number 8, Jose Tena.
That misses the zone, and that's ball 1.
No strike.
And another ball.
2-0.
And there's the strike. Line drive, fair ball. Around first and hustling for second. The throw in, and he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. That was a thing of beauty. He may have been a little behind the pitch, but by getting that barrel into the hitting zone early on in his swing, he was able to meet it and still shoot a line drive down the line and left. Now a good opportunity to potentially jump ahead in this game here in the later innings.
And here is Jacob Young, third baseman playing on the edge of the grass, looking for the sac bunt. Up the middle, right. Throws to first in time. That's the first out, the top of the 7th.
Not a bad outcome in that spot. The runner moves up to third, and now they have a chance to drive in the go-ahead run. It's not a knock, but at the end of the day, it's a good at-bat.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. C.J. Abrams digging in for the Nationals. 1 for 3. To the right side, and that one finds its way through. In to score from third. It's an RBI single, and they take the lead in the 7th.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and we'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
1 down, runner at first. And now Dylan Cruz. He's already homered here in this one. And a foul ball.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2. Get out of this.
Abrams stands at first with 1 out. And the right-hander deals. Squirts away a little bit. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. One-run game. One out. One on. Started after the 1-2 pitch. Appeal to first. Didn't go.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
So here we go. Base runner at first. Could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the bag to get in scoring position.
Runner takes off. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
That was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
James Wood will hit next. And that drops in for a strike. Fought off foul. Two outs. Hit hard, base hit. They stopped the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Nathaniel Lowe up to hit. He's already homered in this game. And that is cut on and missed. It's 0-1.
1 strike.
Two aboard, 2 outs. On the ground to short, Edwards. They limit the damage here. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's now a 5-4 ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Derek Law.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
So digging in, Derek Hill.
Marlins, the center fielder, Derek Hill.
Swinging a foul out of play. Looking to get the tying run on base. And that's in for a strike. And the count is 0-2. Good eye in that spot.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Good job to fight that one off. Next pitch, a slider that misses outside.
Well, I think he's trying to get a feel for where that one missed. I mean, it could have gone either way, but he looked a little shocked for a second there.
On the ground to the left, and that's just foul. 2-2 now. Line drive. Drops into the glove. 1 away.
Man, that's so frustrating. You hit the ball hard. You understand the situation. You want to get on base and try to score that tying run, but no reward right there, and just going to have to sit on it.
Fortes in the box, lays off for ball 1. Activity in the bullpen. Lucas Sims looks to be getting ready for Dave Martinez. Ferrer, the lefty, warming up as well. One down, base is empty. Hard liner. And a base hit right there. And it gets by him. And he'll pull into second safely.
A late jump, and I think that was the difference on the play, Boog. It's not always easy seeing the ball off the bat. It's something to improve.
And up next for Miami, Xavier Edwards. First pitch, and he just misses.
1-0.
So the tying run at second. The shortstop takes the ball.
Well, this is a little tough for the hitter. In the back of the mind, you're wondering with first base open, am I going to get a pitch to hit? Got to stay back. Let your hands work. Stay in the middle of the field.
Connor Norton in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Drive out towards left field. That's a base hit. Throw comes in quickly, and the tying run forced to hold on at third. One away.
Well, that's a smart decision to hold up with one out and the heart of the order coming up. Don't want to run into an out at home plate.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Derek Law will depart, and he leaves in a one-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute.
Now pitching for
Lucas Sims gets handed the rock out of the pen.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
2 on, 1 out. Connor Norton, the next up for the Marlins. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. Swings and misses. Strike one.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
And that's off the outside edge. And now it's even 1-1. 1 out. The possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Next offering upstairs.
2 balls, 2 strikes. Camp.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter at this point in the ball game. You know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
And they're all loaded up.
Pretty good pitch on 3-2, right around the knees, but just no help from the umpire.
And now for the Marlins, Jesus Sanchez.
Look, this has been a good one. A really good game to this point, and huge opportunity with the bases loaded.
Just missed.
That's the ball. 1 ball, no strike.
Double play ball to second. There's one. Got him. Yeah. The double play cuts down the potential tying run.
Just trying to sneak one through with the bases loaded, but an excellent job by the defense to turn that one and get out of this jam.
Now pitching for
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the eighth. Jesus Tinoco.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Well, one-run game. Here's Josh Bell.
Well, both sides equally as strong, so not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
1-0.
Next offering is fouled back. Next offering is in for a strike. And down on strikes he goes. And one out now.
The batter, number 2.
Next to hit for the Nats, Luis Garcia. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. That one pushed to the left and foul. Now fly ball to right center. Hill has a beat on it. Puts it away for the out. And there are 2 down.
Now batting, catcher, K-Birds.
2 outs, base is empty. And now the switch hitting catcher, K-Bert Ruiz. And that gets the inside corner for a strike. Miami's bullpen with some action. Ronnie Enriquez getting ready to go. Veneziano warming up as well. 2 down, nobody on. Hard on the ground to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Nothing doing for Washington as they hold on to a 5-4 lead. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Jose A. Ferrer.
Now pitching for the Nationals, number 47, Jose Ferrer.
Jonah Bride getting ready to hit.
The second baseman, Jonah Bride.
And that misses. And that is ball 1.
He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
And now 2-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Stays alive. Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Ball 3. 3-2.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Quite the matchup we're seeing here. 6 foul balls in this at bat alone. Really making him work out there.
Now a high fly ball out to left center. 1 up, 1 down.
Now batting, first baseman, Matt.
So up next, Matt Mervis.
A little surprised we don't see a pinch hitter here with the lefty-lefty matchup.
That's hard hit on the line. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. And that puts the tying run on base.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Next to hit, Dane Myers. 0 for 3 in this one. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. With the tying run on at first, here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swing and a line drive ripped out into right center. That's a base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone.
Well, a big swing of the bat right there. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws. Now a huge at-bat in this game coming up.
Davison de Los Santos, the next up for the Marlins. There's a strike. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. That's in there, and it's 0-2.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
That's too low. Now 1-2.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
On the ground to third, and that's a fair ball. Runner around third on his way to the plate. Throw puts him off the bag, and he's safe.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come through with a good swing. And there he doesn't try to do too much.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he'll make a move to dip into the Nationals pen. Jose A. Ferrer done for the day, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break.
Now pitching.
On to pitch now for the Nationals, Zach
Number
Grixey.
66. Zach Grixey.
So the go-ahead run is into scoring position. And at the plate for Miami, Derek Hill. Fastball for a strike. And it's 0-1. Knee high, that's in for a strike.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Huge strikeout there.
Up next,
Nick Fortes now at the plate. And there's no doubt that they'll feed off the energy from this crowd, right?
I mean, yeah, I'd say the intensity level has gone up a few notches for sure.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
And another ball.
2-0.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
Swing and a line drive slicing into right field. Cruz holds it in on the run. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single, all even at 5 apiece. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Calvin Fauché. The offense will need to be ready for the breaking stuff. He's got a great curveball. And now up for Washington, Jose Tena.
Third baseman, number 8, Jose Tena.
There's a strike.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
Oh, that got away from him. And he's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning.
Leading off for the Nationals.
And now the center fielder, Jacob Young.
Leadoff man is on. You got to be looking for the bunt here. Trying to get him into scoring position.
Strike one.
Oh, this is a case of just slowing the game down. Sometimes you get so concerned with getting the job done, you forget that you still have to get a good pitch to do the job with.
In the dirt. No advance. Good job behind the dish. That misses the zone. Now 1-2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
2-2.
In the dirt, blocked. And the runner stays where he is. The go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out.
Count's full.
In the dirt, but kept close. Nice job behind the plate there. Headed towards the corner, and that is a foul ball. Good battle here, about to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. And that's where the swing, it's a strikeout. And the batter will be the shortstop, C.J. Abrams.
C.J. Abrams.
Clips the corner, 0-1. One away, tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first. Swings, and this one's flared. Down the line, and it's foul. In the dirt, and it's 1-2.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead. Doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating
strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Good late cut for the strikeout there. That thing really got in on him, and you know, the cutter isn't really a huge swing and miss pitch most of the time because it's not really meant to move a whole lot. You're just trying to miss the big part of the barrel and maybe get some weak contact, but that one right there did a whole lot more than that. That was a really good pitch.
Next to hit, Dylan Cruz. This one bashed to left center. On its way, and that one's out of here. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add a couple more. It's 7-5. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
Now here is James Wood. There's a strike. That's a strikeout. And some late inning drama here in the ninth as this homer gives them the lead. And it's 7-5. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Jorge Lopez.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan, more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
And a bunt towards third, and it goes just foul. The 0-1. That one almost got him. Short hop liner handled it short. Abrams tosses to first, and the leadoff man retired here in the ninth.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
Norby at the plate now. That's ball one. Check swing, called strike. And that's downstairs and outside. That one fouled off, 2-2. Got him looking for the K. And the Marlins with just one out left.
Man, he had the stanky leg on that one right there. That curveball just locked him up.
Now it's the right fielder, Jesus Sanchez. Right through there for a strike. Lifted to left, and that should do it. And that is the ball game.
Well, this was a fun game all the way around. We saw plenty of action. 12 runs total on the board, but a pretty close finish at the end.
A 7-5 final score in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.